Welcome everyone. This is the first class on machine learning, and today we are going to talk about the data and the subdomain of machine learning algorithms. So as we know, in our introductory class we discussed the whole flow diagram on which we'll be studying the whole classes. Now on that flow diagram we saw that the first thing that we want to talk will be the data, and after that we were moving towards the pre-processing phase. And in the pre-processing phase we have seen that multiple things were there, like you need to have data pre-processing in which you'll be covering maybe handling the missing values, finding outliers, and then there will be some techniques of data manipulation, like you will be encoding the data, you'll be selecting some features that are important for modeling that particular target variable, right? So after having that pre-processing phase done, you'll be moving towards the model generating algorithms, and here we'll be talking about various algorithms, like we have linear regression, logistic regression, support vector machine like dbScan, knn. We'll be talking about the decision trees, random forest, and some ensemble methods on which we can group many algorithms together to produce better results. So in our flow diagram we had the data in the beginning, and after having the data we chose the target variable, or if the target variable is not present then we see the attributes and we go to the pre-processing phase. And after pre-processing phase we select some features, some important features, and we try to model those features using these model generating algorithms. So after training via this model generating algorithm, you'll be getting some models, and these models will be tested, and that test will be producing some evaluation. And if the evaluation is bad, then we'll be retraining the model again, and then after retraining we'll be having testing again. But before retraining we will be tuning the model. So this cycle here will be known as hyperparameter tuning, that I'm writing here as HT. Okay, so this will be our flow on which we'll be studying this course. Okay, so first thing that we are going to cover is data. Data can be of structured type or it can be of unstructured type. Okay, so any data, if you have any data, if it is structured, then it must be following some sort of organization. So each and every record will be organized, and that can be stored in tabular format directly. Let's say you have CSV files, and as you know, if you have experience using pandas, then you already know that you can store CSV files in some data frame, and then you can see that particular CSV file in the form of data, in the form of table, right? So the CSV is a very good example of our structured data set. Similarly, we have tables, like we have Excel sheets, we have different HTML table also, and all those things are the examples of our structured data set. Okay, so whenever you are having some proper organization, a definite way of storing that, and the data can be directly represented in the form of table, then we say that it's a structured data set. Okay, the data can be of unstructured type also, and the most important example of unstructured data set is the PDF. So you cannot have like half PDF stored to somewhere else, and it's very difficult to find out some sort of storing pattern on PDF. It's just a single blob of the document that you cannot find any subdivision on that. Okay, and you cannot store it obviously in the form of table. You can have signals also, and you cannot obviously represent it in the form of tabular data set. But there are ways which you can use to convert any unstructured data into structured data set. Okay, so the difference that you need to know is that unstructured data set cannot be directly stored in the form of tables. Okay, so this is just a basic introduction of data that we are going to use in our pre-processing phase itself. Okay, now the next thing that I want to discuss is machine learning algorithms itself.